We're recording.
Yes. Well, no. Wait. Well, we are now, though. I love how organized I am.
Are you sure? You don't sound very sure about.
I'm looking at the green dot. We are recording. Well, I'm recording. I don't know what you're doing. Are you using Shadow Play?
No.
You are not recording then, but I am. That's what counts. It says someone's recording.
Alright. So, you're in school, and whenever there's an assembly, you're like, yeah, we're getting out of class.
Yeah. Yeah.
That kind of went double for me, because I was a part of the group that basically ran the assemblies.
Fancy.
So, we would, like, haul the big speakers into the gym and hook everything up and get stuff ready, right?
Yes.
So we're all being called into the gym. Nobody's telling anybody what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We're just doing our usual job, getting everything all hooked up. And so in the middle of all this, these two dudes come up. And they're like, you guys got the mics all set and everything? We need the mic set. We need to go. Let's go. And we're like, hold on, calm down. Let's see if we can get this stuff working.
Let's just think about this.
So we're trying to get the sound system that's already that's built into the gym working, but the system isn't picking up the microphones. And these dudes are they're getting angry. They're like, yeah, what's this ghetto shit, man? Y'all need to get some new shit in here. Why ain't this shit working? I'm like, dudes, calm, just chill out. Look, if this don't work, we can hook something else up and get this all squared away. So dudes finally calmed down, and we run a mic straight to our big loudspeakers in our portable system. And so they take the mic and they run out. We're like, the fuck is this? Next thing we know, Tyrese Gibson walks past us. The mic in hand. We're like,
right in there.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a thing that's happening.
Yes, it is.
So, this assembly's going on. This is when he just dropped a new album. I remember this was before Transformers 2 came out.
All right.
And he's doing this talk and everything. And there's a guy, Rashawn Bowman. He's kind of famously the class clown. He's the dude who's always stirring stuff up and getting into trouble and basically cracking wise and making jokes with everybody.
Okay.
Decides he's gonna do that with Tyrese.
Oh shit.
So he gets called out. And I have to say props to him for not backing down after getting called out, because a lot of people, somebody famous calls them out, they be like, all right, no, I ain't mean that. They'll just slink back into the background and that be it. But no, he comes up on stage and they have a little exchange, and he starts singing one of Tyrese's songs, and it's like, oh, okay, you think you're good. And then he one-ups him and tells him to go sit back down.
Damn.
It was a funny moment, but that's basically how that went. And I just want to know about this other story. So this was from when I was in college. Cage the Elephant was playing a show here in the city.
Yes.
And they did an acoustic set at the college that me and my friends were going to. So we dropped in for the acoustic set. They were doing their question and answer session and everything, and then everybody left. Most of the people went out the front of the building. We went out the back because we usually we're the art students, and it's faster to go out the back of the building to get to the building where all the art classes were done.
All right.
So we just got accustomed to going out that way. But going out the back, there's this big ramp where they bring in like all of the food and stuff for the food court there, and that's where the guys come and bring the big pallets full of like Coke and stuff to stock up all the vending machines in the building. So we're leaving, and we see that the truck for the music store that was sponsoring the event was parked. So one of my friends is like, "Yo, I dare you to go up in there." I'm like, "You kidding? I'm black. He'll probably shoot me." One of my other friends was like, "Fuck it, I'll do it." So he crawls into the back of the vehicle. And then the door opens behind us.
Uh-oh.
This is the guy from the music store. And my friend kind of just, he crawls back out of there, and he tries to do it like all sneaky like. But this is the middle of the afternoon. It's summer. It's Georgia. Dude is singing. The music stuff. What the fuck are you doing? And as he's about to like get into it with my friend, dudes from Cage the Elephant come out. And honestly, this is a story of a fuck up actually turning into a good thing. Cause dude from the music store was like, "All right, you guys can just go on and get out of here and everything." And they're like, "Hold on," and the dudes from the band are like, "Hold on. You know, they're fans, and so we all introduce ourselves to each other. We get pictures, autographs, all that stuff, and then we just go our separate ways."
Nice. Autographs from Cage the Elephant because of breaking and entering.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I didn't question it. I'm still not gonna question it. It was a cool thing to happen.
Awesome.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Awesome. Beautiful. Now, Jay, do you have any stories in relation to school? And preferably fuck ups, but you know, I'm not picky. Take what I can get here, man. Throw me a bone. Don't
Nope.
actually throw me a bone. Really, Jay?
No fuck ups.
Nothing. All the times you were in Germany, you don't want to talk about any fuck ups.
I already have.
And you know he doesn't want to make his mom sad.
Right? She wants to think at least one of her kids was good.
Damn.
Yep, she told me that herself.
Well, damn. It's kind of depressing.
So go ahead, let's talk about that printer that you brought to school for
Alright,
some reason.
You know, I'm in North Carolina. It's my freshman year of high school. I just turned, I don't know, 15, 14. So I'm thinking I'm pretty fucking invincible. Something I can rule the fucking world. So, like, I go to class, like, it was this A-day, B-day schedule bullshit, where, like, one day you had a certain set of classes, the next day you had a different set, and it would alternate each day. And so, like...
Block scheduling, but yes.
Yes, thank you. So, like, on my first day of school, I go hop into English class. I saw, like, 3 people that I knew from middle school that I didn't want to know, because, because they were class clowns, and I was a class clown, but their jokes were always better than mine, so they'd always one-up me in class. I'm like, fuck. And, like... One of them would actually try to be my friend, try to carry me through the jokes, but the other one would actually bounce off of that first guy's jokes to make me look like the dumbass. It was actually very complicated, but it sucked. But it was an English class, and my English teacher, he didn't play that shit. Well, he did, but like, he was more of a witty type of guy. He was like, he preferred when you were tactful about it. If you just make random jokes, he was gonna write your ass up. But if you could actually be creative about it, he'd actually laugh at it and then tell you to sit back down. So. I'm trying to impress this dude because I know I can be witty, because this wasn't when I actually matured, but this wasn't when I'm just making random fucking jokes. I know I had the potential for good fucking jokes. I have fire. You've seen my videos. They're funny. So, I'm trying
That's where you all fucked up, Dodger.
I know. I'm trying to impress this dude, my English teacher, so... It was like the very first project or whatever. We had to type up some paper. We had to write a paper or some shit. And I didn't know what to write about. I honestly didn't. because like he gave me a thesis, but like I didn't know which side of the argument I would be better at because it was something I had no idea what to fucking type about. So you know, it's the day of the paper, it's due, or at least a rough draft or whatever. And so instead of just emailing him and telling him that I couldn't figure anything, I'm like, no, fuck this. We're going to finish this and we're going to bring it in. So I finished the paper, right? But I had to go to school, and so I didn't have time to actually print it out, and I didn't have an internet signal to actually email him. That was the other reason why I didn't email him, talking about why I couldn't finish the paper. So instead of just doing what a normal person would do and actually calling this man on his cell phone, I took my printer to school. I was like, fuck this. You know what? I'm about to impress all these bitches. I'm about to go to school with my printer and print my paper out in front of that man. I'm going to hand it in to him. I'm not about to take this late grade penalty. So that's just what I did. I got outside, and my neighbor slash friend who carpools me to school, his mom drove us to school that day, and instead of going to the back seat like I usually do on the driver's side, I popped the fucking trunk open. And then she's asking, wondering what's going on. What are you doing? And I said, hold on, be patient. I need to use your trunk. And then she asked, what for? And I'm all like, well, you see, I don't want to take this late penalty, so long story short, I need to use the space back here for a printer. And then she's looking back and forth between her and her daughter and her son and her other daughter, thinking, printer? What is he talking about? So I took almost all the space in the back seat under the trunk. Then I went to the back seat with my bag. Had this little dumbass smile on my face, like, yeah, I'm doing stuff, man, on a mission. And everyone's wondering what's going on. So I told them about how I'm using the printer so I can actually do stuff in life. Because I'm going places. I actually did say this, like the dumbass that I am. So, like, I'm using this printer to go places in life. And so that's why I need to use your trunk. Because I don't want this late penalty. And she started laughing and shit, talking about how, oh, you're so determined. I can admire that, even though I wasn't determined. I just wanted to be right about something. I want to impress this man. Is that so hard? Is that so wrong to impress somebody? No, it's not. Don't judge me. But we got outside at the parking lot of the school, and I grab my book bag, then I go back and get the trunk, and I pop it, then I grab the printer, and I close the trunk, right? And I start walking. My friend is beside me, DJ. He's looking at me, wondering, how did he get stuck with carpooling someone like me? Because you have a kid that's bringing a printer to school. That's weird as shit. No one does that. And yet I still did it. It was weird. And I was walking to the English class, right? And all these people around me started looking at me and shit, thinking, what the hell is he doing? Where did he get that from? So instead of asking me, people just naturally thought that I stole it. So people kept asking, why'd you take that printer, man? Why don't you go turn that back to the office? What is wrong with you? It's freshmen these days, I swear. So, you know, I tried to explain it to the first few guys, but after everyone started hearing about how they thought that I stole it, they just kind of went with me stealing it as a thing that's happening right now. So everyone's looking at me, yelling at me to return the printer and shit. I haven't even gone to the classroom yet. I was still fucking outside. Walking up the stairwell to go inside my English class. Get inside the building. There's nothing but a whole bunch of niggas in there. They see the printer. And instead of asking me, they start making fun of me, making jokes and shit. Just like, I can't remember what they said. It was so bad. It was weird. It's like everyone just started to get on me. Everyone at once. Everyone kept talking to me, kept making jokes and shit. Not even asking for my input. They just went straight to the throat-cutting jokes. It was very sad.
Did you honestly expect anything less of them?
I did, actually. I expected for them to, I don't know, look at my shoes or something, not look at my printer. Because usually, people, they look straight for my shoes. They didn't even look at the shoes. They started to look down, and then they saw the printer that I was carrying, and they just automatically went with that instead, for some reason. I don't know. You think seeing someone with a printer carrying it around in school is weird?
In high school?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit would have been weird.
Oh, shit. My defense.
No,
Yes.
Dodger.
Yes.
This is all about fucking up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You wrote the book on it.
I know. I'm aware. So, like, I finally get to the English class because I was late. Because, oh yeah, because that group of guys was blocking my way. I tried to get past them. I was like, nah, sit here and listen to all these jokes I got to say about you. And so, the second bell rung, and I was late to class. So, after, Gershio was at his desk, and someone was about to close the door to the English classroom. But then I was like, whoa, hold up. Had my foot in the door, like, hold up, muchacho, let me get in here. I mean, I don't know why I made a scene about it, but I did, and it was weird. But, like, I made a scene, and everyone started to look at me, and then everyone just started laughing, thinking, where did he steal that printer from? Why did he steal a printer? Why are you late to class? And, like, everyone kept laughing at me and shit. But I didn't listen to him. I just went straight to my seat. And I plugged my printer in because my seat was right in front of an outlet. So I got to my seat, put my bag down, put the printer on my desk, plugged it in. Like, my printer paper had got rippled. So I was trying to straighten it out as best as I could, but that wasn't exactly the best of ideas. And so I'm trying to straighten it out. Like, I have it bent over. I'm trying to crisp it out on the desk. And the printer, it was plugged in and it turned on. So you know, like how when it turned on a printer, you start making noises for a few seconds, like it's trying to get situated or whatever.
Yeah.
Just making those noises. So that didn't help because there was some dumb blonde that was sitting in front of me. So she just started laughing even more when she heard the noises and shit. And I think she was from New York or something. She was loud as fuck, and she just kept talking and talking and talking and talking. So she kept making jokes about the printer and all that. So people kept laughing. So it looks like I'm the class clown trying to get a joke out of people with my printer, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my assignment in on time. So instead of actually telling them what I'm doing in my life, I'm just waiting for the teacher to say something because he's the only one whose opinion mattered at the time. And then I realized later that his opinion didn't matter. But like, he asked me, Zach, why did you bring this printer to school? And I told him that I didn't want to get a late penalty for my paper. So I brought my printer here so I could print it out here because that was the right thing to do. And then he laughed at me, and as he was laughing, he told me to go to the office. So, I got kicked out of class for bringing a printer to school. I think it's bullshit. Would you kick me out?
Well, Dodger, let's look at this from the teacher's perspective. First of all, you brought this device into the classroom.
Yes.
You plugged it in and it started making all this noises, which was disruptive. It distracted everybody.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with this?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Awesome. So he sends me to the classroom, to the office. So I pick up my printer and my stuff and I go to the office. And I go down to the office. And, you know, it's North Carolina, so rednecks everywhere. So the secretary had a weird look in her face because she just saw a black guy walking in with a printer first thing in the morning. And I don't think my English teacher called ahead yet. So she still wasn't expecting me. So I told her what happened. I told her that I needed to go see the principal. And then he was available because it was first thing in the morning. So he was there. And I walked in to his office. And he started laughing at me. He saw me with a printer. And he was thinking, now what are you doing with one of my printers? Even though no one at the school has a printer that looks like my printer. Like everyone else has newer models. Quit judging my printer. But like he laughs at me. And I tell him what happened. And he laughs even more. Then he stops laughing. And he tells me, you know what, son? How about you just leave that printer here with me, and you can grab it when you leave campus today. Then I was like, okay, so am I in trouble, or... He's like, no, all you did was bring a printer to school. You can go back to class, but make sure you don't bring this printer back to school. So, you know, I left my printer in the office, and I went back to class, and everyone asked where my printer was, and I told them they got confiscated. And so, for the rest of the day, people laughed at me because I stole a printer, and then then they found out that it was my printer, and it got confiscated. And so, it was bullshit, because I was going to talk to this girl, right? But then, I walked up to her, right? And she's like, oh, wait, you're the printer kid. Hey! And that kind of ruins your chances at doing anything besides crying in your sleep. So, I fucked up. Because I brought a printer to school, and got fucking confiscated. But you know what? I turned in that paper.
And dissed by a girl.
I turned in that paper. That's all I cared about. But now I realize how much of a kiss ass that was. Fuck that. Why did I bring that printer to school? What the fuck? Should have just taken the 10-point penalty. What would you have done, Jay?
Homework sucks.
Awesome. Good input.
Hell, I almost never did my homework.
Awesome. Turned in that paper. Dude gave me a fucking 85 on it. Gave me an 85. On a rough draft. How does that work? You're not supposed to... What the fuck? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. That's what it is. It's bullshit. Jay, listen to me. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, did I tell you what the time I almost stole a kid's credits?
Maybe?
Did I tell you what went down? Did I tell you what happened? Like, not a summary. Yeah. Oh, I did? Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, you didn't tell it for your viewers, did you?
What?
I said you didn't tell the story for your viewers, did you?
No. So what happened was...
Don't look back.